What do our royal pink Stardust Princess dolls ride around in? While it might be perfect timing for fall, it actually is not this pumpkin carriage. Stay tuned to see their carriage. Also, as promised, we will be looking closer at collector boxes at the end of this video. Welcome to All Dolled Up. My name is Kate, and we are finally opening the Claudie mold of the Pink Stardust Collector dolls. Both my Claudie mold and Josefina mold dolls were delivered together in a big box. So this initial unboxing has some overlap with the Josefina mold video, but this video I have trimmed down those videos as much as possible. If you haven't checked out that video, I invite you to. I like the anticipation and the steps of unboxing. It just feels like Christmas to me, so I wanted to at least include the snippets. I discussed the dress and accessories more on the video where I unboxed the Josefina mold doll, but the plan for this video is we'll unbox her and then we'll take a look at the dolls together, see the girls taking a spin in their carriage, find some look-alike dolls to play dress up in those pink dresses. Spoiler alert, it is not Claudie, and then redress the pink Stardust dolls in some new outfits. Lastly, we'll review those collector boxes. There she is. These dolls just shine, and especially this Claudie mold. I've said it before and I'll stand by it. This face mold is absolutely precious. Wow, I love her. This is my first Claudie mold doll that I've unboxed. In case you are new to American Girl, she is the third doll to have the Claudie face mold. Claudie debuted the mold, and then the Disney Playline doll Princess Tiana also had this mold. While I have both of those dolls, I've been waiting to unbox them until the perfect time. My goal with this channel is to rediscover American Girl with you. I love the community that is American Girl, and so I'm slowly unboxing new items and discovering new ways to enjoy them. Wow, she is stunning. It is interesting. I was wondering if the newness of the pink Stardust dolls would wear off, as I've had them for over 2 weeks now. They've been sitting out in my kitchen. Every time I look at these dolls, I fall more in love with them. I have recently noticed that their crystals really shine and are very glittery in the sunlight. Unboxing collector dolls, and especially these, there is a lot of tape on the back. They definitely secured the dolls very well for shipping, and also for those people who don't want to take out their collector edition dolls out of their box. These dolls are in here very well. I learned from unboxing the Josefina mold that it's easiest, at least for me, to lightly score around the plastic flaps and then cut off the flaps to be able to pull out the items. Pull out the doll, the purse, the headband, all the items that are secured with this tape. So while you've seen me unbox Princess Anna and the Josefina mold for the Pink Stardust Collector doll, and now the Claudie mold, this will likely be the last new collection series that I'm unboxing, as I'm more turn back and take a look at some of the other collections that American Girl has that I've been storing safe away in their boxes, waiting to unbox together. One of the channels that really has inspired me is AG Takes Over, and she is always finding new and creative, imaginative ways to enjoy her collection, and that definitely challenges me to think creatively and think outside of the box. I definitely don't want it just to be unboxing videos on my channel, and so I'm going to try to sprinkle other things throughout. I very much felt the pressure of getting these videos out and wanted to do it as quickly as possible, even though I know I'm not near the first to do it, as others have already unboxed summer and a whole bunch of other things. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit of where this channel is going. It likely isn't going to be the latest unboxings. It's going to be more about things that have already been released for quite some time and discovering new, to me, older items. But as we look at the front side of the box again and take a look at this gorgeous dress and the doll one final time, as she is in pristine condition before we go ahead and take the doll out. Look at her gorgeous eyes. They are a really pretty unique color. They appear green-brown or a hazel or maybe even an amber color. Can you think of a doll that has this eye color? I'll insert a picture of her in comparison to Lila that I took. Let me know in the comments, do you think these two girls have the same eye color? I think Lila has more brown tones in them, but this has always been hard for me to tell. Let's get her out of that neck strap. And out of all of this packaging and from the box. The bracelet fell off while removing the taping and the plastic tabs on the back, but she should easily be removable from the box at this point. Except for getting her hair stuck on that neck strap. This always happens. I've not perfected that right angle to pull the doll out yet. I'm going to grab my scissors, so look away if this brings terror to you. I can be reckless at times. With her spiral curls and the fact that it looked like this was just the hairnet stuck, I did snip it with scissors rather than trying to remove the hairnet from the neck strap and then actually ending up messing up the spiral curls. Figured it would just be better and safer and easier to snip that hairnet. And there she is, out of the box. Her necklace had this cloth between the doll and the metal. This was 1,000 times easier than that tight plastic neck protector under the necklace on the Josefina doll. Let's get this hairnet off. I always struggle with this. I'd like to blame the videoing aspect, but it's likely just me being overly cautious. I like to try to film by natural light, and I am so excited seeing her glow and the pink tones that complement her so well. Now, let's move on to that hair. Look at these curls. I love her curls. I'm not very good at doing hair, and I need to practice and also watch others' doll hair tutorial videos. I think this is why I gravitate to dolls with curly hair. It just always seems to look so good to me, no matter how it's styled. I used to have curly hair and then it became stick straight, and I miss my curls, but also know I gravitate to the opposite of what I have, so I love curls, and hers are gorgeous. Her hair is dark brown and features golden brown highlights. It is styled half up just like the Josefina mold. Her hair is actually really long. I was surprised by that. Taking off this necklace, and this was the time when I remember telling myself to remove the necklace prior to the hairnet. I even wrote a note to myself to do that. I think I was distracted when I saw she just had a cloth under the necklace in comparison to the Josefina mold doll, who had a tight plastic wrapped and sealed around her neck underneath that necklace. This was easier, but I still should have done it before the hairnet. So I said I wouldn't comment on the dress, but one thing I think I forgot to show in the previous video is that asymmetrical top tier and how it meets up in the back of the dress. I know this is just the result of the asymmetry. I just wasn't a huge fan of how this looked in one of the promo photos for these dolls, but I actually really like this dress in person. Now she is ready to go, out of the box and with her hair down and that long curly hair. I am really impressed with these pink Stardust holiday collector dolls. One thing I forgot, let's get those shoes unwrapped. I'm not a huge fan of the shoes. They're that encapsulated glitter, so at least they won't spread glitter everywhere. But the color, they are hot pink. I do like the little kitten heel on the back though. Now that her shoes are unwrapped, now she's ready to go. From her head to her toe, the details are really nice on this doll. Our pink Stardust doll is the first Claudie doll with the pinwheel eyes for this face mold instead of the decal. Claudie has the decal eyes, so this is a really nice difference that they did. Looking at these eyes up close, they truly have some depth to them. I'm excited and glad that American Girl has added her to their lineup. One thing I commented on during the Josefina face mold unboxing was that I really liked the eyeshadow on this doll. I'm not one for colored eyeshadow like blues, only pink tones or darker neutral colors, but I do love a glitter or a shimmer on the eyelid. And that's exactly what we have here. It's more subtle than I had hoped. I feel like we could have gone with a little more glitter. She's got what I think is a cut crease, which is when a lighter shade of eyeshadow cuts across the crease of the eyelid. This gives a more dramatic contrast that helps make the eye look larger and more defined. And while that is here, it's only noticeable at the right lighting and angle. I've got some comparisons with the Josefina mold doll at the end that we'll take a look at later. And her lip color. I was thinking this would be more of a brighter pink color. It is more pink than like a nude or a natural lip color, but it almost looks like a satin pink color. It's a very soft, pretty pink and goes really well with the dress. Alright, let's take out the accessories that come with the pink Stardust collector dolls, starting with the headband. With the tabs on the back of the box already cut, this should come out pretty easily. And let's put that on our doll. This did not slide into her hair as easily as the other doll. I think it's with the curls and the texture of the hair, but wow, does it shine against that darker brown shade. And taking out the purse. This star-shaped purse with its lighter pink silvery tones is really pretty. And we cannot forget about the bracelet with the crystals in varying ombre pink shades. I wanted to try to have her purse sit better on the doll this time around, trying to take some recommendations from the comments into practice. I always really appreciate hearing from other people on things that have worked well and suggestions. I didn't realize that this strap on this purse was so short though, and that it cannot even be a purse that rests on the shoulder at all. I guess now I know though that it has to be on her wrist. Now she is all stylized. Maybe I'm losing it looking at this so often, because I know it's a lot of pink, but it really does all go so well together and are nice shades of pink. That ombre design and breaking it up with some more silvery tones, I think helps the overall look. And she just shines in the dress and all of the accessories put together. And one final look of our pink Stardust Holiday Collector doll, the Claudie mold. Let's put her in the box I always love to see them fully unboxed, but then back in the box because these gorgeous collector boxes are so well done. If you saw my earlier video of unboxing Princess Anna, I commented on how the bottom of the inside of the box felt a little plain. I appreciate that the inside design on this box has the silver foil star print on all of the sides. It does add quite a bit of detail, but I think it's well balanced and helps her shimmer. Now, let's see these two pink Stardust Holiday Collector dolls together. Are these girls Princess Barbie or what? I had said we'll take a closer look at them both, and so I wanted to make sure I remembered to do that. I love these dolls. It would be super challenging to pick just one. American Girl's website says that no more than 13,000 American Girl 2024 Pink Stardust Holiday Collector dolls have been created worldwide. I'm not a YouTube channel that has insider information or tries to be the first to release information. I'm just an everyday average person who loves American Girl dolls. So I'm not privy or can verify it, but I have seen other AGTube channels mention that of the 13,000, only 3,000 are the Claudie mold and the other 10,000 are the Josefina doll. So to me, that is saying the Claudie mold will be more rare and more exclusive. Both dolls are gorgeous and each have similar lookalikes already created. I think having the Claudie mold doll in my collection is most important, and also letting Mattel know that there is an audience and market for these dolls. Although, honestly, with American Girl's collector doll price and standing on the Swarovski crystals to justify it, I think we could all do with fewer crystals for these dolls. They do have a different eyebrow shape, with the Josefina mold having wider eyebrows near the face center line and then fading to a smaller point, whereas the Claudie mold doll has eyebrows of the same thickness from start to finish, and their hair is styled the same, one with big wavy curls and the other with those spiral curls. I do think the spiral curls are easier to maintain and photograph. The large wavy curls can seem messier at times. I wanted to take a closer look at the glitter eye makeup on each doll. I wish it were more prominent on both dolls. It was something that I was really excited about. Shout out to Pat McGrath Mothership Palettes. And if you do not know what I'm talking about, check out my other Pink Stardust video unboxing. I thought this glittery, shimmery cut crease eye makeup was the perfect choice for both dolls. Trying to compare it, I will say I think the Josefina face mold doll has more prominent looking eye makeup on her right eye. Looking at this in multiple lighting setups and angles, I think it's more just where the glitter falls onto the doll's face. It's interesting that it's just on Josefina's right eye and not both eyes. So I think it has to do more with application and where those glitter pieces sparkle. Whatever the case, I wanted more glittery shimmeriness to their eyelids. And their bracelets. While I might sell components of these outfits to try to recoup some of that collector doll price, I don't need two pink dresses. I am keeping both bracelets and making it their friendship bracelets. These two will forever be BFFs in my collection, and I think it's a nice nod to them both being the Pink Stardust Holiday Collector dolls for 2024. I always really enjoyed the storytelling and the story aspect of American Girl doll, so I thought this would be a nice nod to that. Now, these pink princesses might have gone to the pumpkin patch earlier to find a pumpkin carriage, but fall will soon be over. So these girls will actually be riding around in their carriage. This stunner is the carriage you'll catch these ladies rolling through town on. I picked this up locally, and it is the Pretty City carriage. It does have like a silver awning piece that plugs into the back for like a roof on the carriage, but I forgot to grab it. Also, I don't love putting the dolls sitting in it. Am I the only adult collector who feels that way, or do you all think it is perfectly fine to have them sit? I guess it just makes me nervous about their leg strings, and so I tend to have the dolls only stand up in my collection when I'm displaying them. This carriage was sold from 2014 to 2015, and the silver tones of it with that magenta velvet lined chair, I thought it was the perfect complement to display them for some pink holiday fun. I used this in an earlier display I had in the spring with Ivy and Lila, and this wintry princess ball gown look I think fits much better. My carriage was well loved by the previous owners, and so it doesn't spin. The wheels don't spin very well. It's not a very smooth ride, we'll just say, but that does not affect it for myself, as I use it more as a fun backdrop where I display dolls and different scenes. And I was happy to purchase it secondhand years after it has been retired from American Girl, where you can't buy it at retail. As we enjoy some final looks of the two dolls shimmering in their carriage, their princess carriage, I next wanted to see some of the other dolls in their pink Stardust Holiday Collector gown. I always love to play dress up for the other dolls with these gorgeous gowns. I did it for Princess Anna from Frozen, and I thought it would be fun to find some lookalikes for these two dolls and put those lookalikes in the princess gown. There's been so many channels that have compared the Claudie mold to Claudie and Princess Tiana that I was wanting to choose somebody different. I think other AG tubers have done a phenomenal job doing those comparisons, and I could not do that well of a job. So I thought maybe we'll try to mix it up a little and do someone different here. And that is McKenna Williams. She is wearing those pink heart earrings that are currently available from American Girl in their collaboration with Stephanie Gottlieb. Please correct me if I am mispronouncing that, as I am not sure how to say it. These are some of my favorite earrings, and they pair perfectly with McKenna in this pink dress. I consider my McKenna doll the fashionista of all of my dolls, so she had to give this look a try and add her own twist to it with those earrings. And let's crown her with that headband, making her an official pink Stardust Collector doll look-alike in this outfit. She is adorable. And then for my look-alike to the Josefina face mold doll, we've got Lila. I know, not really too much of a stretch if you ask me. I should have thought more creatively for a look-alike. She does look really cute though, and we've got to officially crown her with that headband just as we did for McKenna. While narrating this video, I have thought about 1 billion times that I should have named my pink Stardust dolls. That way I wouldn't be saying over and over and over again, Claudie face mold and Josefina face mold about 1 billion times. I think I even called them Josefina and Claudie a few times inadvertently. Don't worry, I won't quit my day job and do this full time. But I am the worst with names and figuring out names. It's a long process for me until the perfect name comes together. I can't just think of them and come up with them right away. After McKenna and Lila finish playing dress up, showing off those pink gowns, we are back to the collector dolls in a more modern look. I wanted to first dress them in pink modern looks. I figured I should stay true to the pink aesthetic, and then later I promise we'll swap out the pink for a totally different modern look. The Claudie face mold doll swapped outfits with Lila, wearing Lila's hot pink meat top with Julie's peasant outfit skirt. I love this skirt. I have to try to not use it in every outfit because I for sure would if I wasn't trying to do that and find other skirts and things to wear for the dolls. The star necklace with that pink crystal matches so well with this top. And I also am using Mary Ellen's shoes from the Flamingo swim set. She looks so good in this casual outfit ready for summer, so I hope she lives in the Southern Hemisphere. Just like we crowned McKenna and Lila with the headbands, I thought I should crown the casual looks with the finishing touches by adding that star purse. Adding this to her look, you can really see how silvery toned this purse is, but I thought these accessories would be fun to add as the final touches of these outfits. Looking at the purse with this outfit, and then looking at the purse with the next outfit, I thought this was a really nice exercise that really accentuates the pink ombre of the pink Stardust outfits. Because this next look by our other Stardust doll, the purse actually matches pretty well, but the hot pinkness of the necklace really stands out, and not in a good way. Like, it doesn't match. But this girl is in Grace's city outfit shorts, and this black tweed of the shorts, the texture, aligns perfectly with the texture of this light pink knit top, and then the garden party rosy toes shoes from the Love Shack Fancy collaboration. I love this light pink and black look. And to crown this casual look with the addition of those accessories that I mentioned with that star purse to complete this look. And this outfit, you can see how well that silvery pink purse matches. It's interesting to me that both of these accessories, the pink on the star necklace and then the silvery pink on the purse, how one looks so well with one of the outfits and the other looks so well with the other outfit. Really highlighting that pink ombre effect. And pink overload warning. Having all four dolls together, our casual looks and then our lookalikes in the pink Stardust gowns. I hope no one is counting the number of times I have said the word pink in this video. But I will stand true to my word, and we will get these collector dolls out of the pink and into casual non-pink looks. And we've got the color red and navy. These looks are more seasonally appropriate, starting with Grace's little red heart earrings that look so adorable on our Cloudy Face Mold doll, and wearing the fur trim plaid coat and then the cozy rose leggings and the midnight riding boots to complete the look. And since these dolls are BFFs, we also have the Josefina Face Mold doll wearing the items also from that same Janie and Jack collection from 2022 with the midnight rose puff sleeve top and the tartan plaid party skirt. I love a good tartan and I love these skirts. I could go for more skirts just like this from American Girl with different tartan. Although I do really love the skirts in their 2024 collaboration that they just came out. It's got that light pink and also red and then black color scheme, which I think is actually really nice and refreshing. Something a little different. I'm hoping to await for when they can be included in some sales, because currently they've always been excluded from any of the sales. But I do hope to add that latest collaboration into my collection. Back to this outfit, completing the look with the navy velvet shoes from the Twilight holiday outfit from 2000. These shoes have quickly become some of my latest favorites. It's so funny to me how even as a newer collector, items get lost in my collection and then a resurgence or a new love for them as I attempt to make new outfits and find myself gravitating and pulling those items. All right, back to the pink. The last part of the video, I wanted to take a closer look at the collector boxes these dolls came in, which means swapping outfits once more. I almost filmed this segment with Lila and McKenna still in the dresses, but then I didn't want to create any confusion if anyone skipped ahead or if I find these clips in the future and trying to figure out what was I doing. I try hard not to confuse myself, but it did mean some extra outfit changes. All right, let's look at these boxes. Wow, I love this silver foil printed stars, and they're kind of like falling, like star drops almost with the vertical lines and then the star burst effect as well. I love how the stars are also in the interior of the box and then it gets carried to the outside. The stars truly look like they are sparkling. And that's not just because of the foil, but also the pattern that they have on the outside. And then we've got the pink to red ombre coloring. It seems subtle, but I grabbed some extra shots using both boxes and flipping the one upside down so we could see the two ombre colors next to each other, and then framing the doll and really trying to show off this coloring the best I could. And a sneak peek of where we are heading, seeing all of those collector boxes to the side there. But I thought these boxes, the sides of the boxes really framed the dolls nicely, and you could see them with using both boxes on both sides. As I put the boxes side by side, but one upside down, and so you can better see the red versus the pink. I appreciate that they thought of even this level of detail. I really think this whole collector edition is so well thought out and designed. I have really fallen in love with these dolls and the whole collection as I've spent more and more time looking and appreciating them. And now let's look at other holiday collector boxes. Let's look at that silver foil and compare it to the Disney collector doll box with Princess Anna. And we can see the silver snowflakes versus the silver stars. And you can notice the top of the Stardust box. The seam of where the outer wrap folded over to the top of the box is kind of noticeable on one of these boxes more than the other. It does seem like a very slight imperfection, but something to note. And now let's look at other holiday collector boxes. Now I'm a newer collector, so I think these are all classified as holiday collector dolls, but let me know if I've got that incorrect. The FAO Schwartz doll confused me because we've got the shimmering silver holiday doll for 2023, but then also the FAO Schwartz doll, I believe the same year. So I don't know if they're both considered holiday collector dolls. Somebody please help me in the comments if you know. I love this look back and being able to see all of these gorgeous boxes and dolls all together. Although this is a lot of money on this table, and I don't even have them all. But I'm thankful for these dolls and that I've been able to watch out and find some fair market retired prices. It's fun to see the different designs from pinky peachy circles on the 2021 Winter Princess doll, or I guess really the OG Pink Princess Collector doll, to the multicolored stars on the Sapphire Splendor box, then the starburst on the shimmering silver box, to the gold, first time gold is seen, the gold foil stars and snowflakes on the FAO box. And then lastly to our Starburst Star Drops pattern on our latest boxes. And looking at the boxes from the top and the front, all the different colors and designs, each one unique and special, yet they all go together very well. And we've got to finalize this video with some bloopers. I thought these bloopers were too good to keep in the video and wanted to put them at the end and make sure that we can all laugh at and enjoy. And I certainly want to make sure I'm always laughing at myself and how I am very much an amateur while filming these videos. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you also for being patient with this video. I had hoped to put this out several weeks ago, but so much has happened, so much was released, and then I also got sick last week, so I couldn't do as much editing as I had hoped. And still trying to find a balance between wanting to do all the shots and segments and editing versus just getting videos out. I've even taken vacation time from work 4 times in the last few months because I've enjoyed this so much. And if you've enjoyed it as well, I hope you'll subscribe and join me on the next one. Thank you so much for joining. Have a good one.